Thank you for joining me for this brief overview of SubscriberWise. My name is David Howe. I work for SubscriberWise and for Massillon Cable Television, where I've been employed for the past 15 years. My goal today is to get you interested in this system, not because it's the best risk and decision technology in the market, but because it's a proven solution that delivers incredible results for the nation's communications operators. Let me begin by describing SubscriberWise this way: as a balanced approach to risk that delivers pinpoint predictions based on math and science, combined with operator-defined rule segments. When we first consider decision management as a business process, we should ask the following questions. Are the rules flexible and operator-defined? Are predictions compliant, score-driven, and unbiased? Is the model industry-specific and based on best practices? Is segmentation highly refined for appropriate risk and selling categories? Is the system an out-of-the-box tool that offers instant speed to market, provides data downloads to generate reports, and validate performance? Let's log into the SubscriberWise decision management system to see how the process can work for you. We'll begin by looking at Massillon Cable's deposit levels. And what you'll notice here are the services and equipment that Massillon Cable is mitigating loss against. And based on the risk categories, and SubscriberWise has 8 levels that trigger risk, and then we have a qualified, well-qualified, and very well-qualified segmentation. Based on those parameters, operators define the deposit limits. So for example, at Massillon Cable, when we're looking at a level 8 extreme risk customer, that's an individual who's in the bottom 1 to 5% of the nation's adult credit consuming population. In other words, it's an individual who's in a financial crisis. The risk of non-payment is significant. So of course we are charging a higher security deposit. And as you see, as the risk goes down from level 8 being the highest risk to level 1 as a low risk, we step down the deposits. The important thing to note here though is that the deposits are defined by the operator. So you have a flexible decision management system where a non-technical individual at your organization can come into the decision management program, define the rules, and set the deposits. And if you have new services or you determine the deposits need to be higher or lower, changes can be made here on the fly. So we're looking just at one operator's levels, and it's important to understand that systems around the country define their business process differently. There is no right or wrong business policy. SubscriberWise does provide suggestions and guidelines based on best practices and a system that's been in use for nearly 10 years. Ultimately though, the communications operator makes the decision on where those levels should be set and for what offerings. Now that we've seen how the business rules or the parameters are created by administrators in the SubscriberWise decision management system, let's see how SubscriberWise communicates this information to your CSR on the instant decision screen. One of the key benefits with SubscriberWise is the ability for a CSR to keep the workflow moving. The submission key that you see here is intuitive, it's simple, and CSRs report high satisfaction with the system. As you can see, they simply populate the various fields. The fields that are required have an asterisk. It's always important for CSRs to verify information, particularly the name and the social security number, because SubscriberWise does do identity verification by confirming that the first and last name match the information contained in the credit report. So once the information has been verified and entered, they click the submit button, and that quickly a decision is returned.